Hello, squadron. Hello, team. We have playoffs for Contenders Korea. Finally, the real shit goes on. The real good stuff, you know? Oh, shit. Okay. All right. I'm hyped to see some gaming. I love this gaming. Come on, fan off. Stream Elements bot running robot emoji. Let's go. All right. So, first up, we have, I believe, T1 and SLT. Then after that, there is Panthera and Poker Face, I believe. So, of course, as always, I do not know what happens. I am hoping for a sad pop-off. But
your timing was impeccable. I just
who knows?
It's almost like you commanded it, like you specifically, asked for it to happen, and boom, there it was.
Also, we get Avril, which is just fantastic. The GOAT, the absolute GOAT. So we have the Arisa stuff on Night Market.
You've clearly never been to Korea, even though we were both there in 2019. So.
Well, I mean, I just don't know what the go-to one is.
There we go.
It's cacao. As a Korea goer myself, I can.
Okay.
Is going to come out on
the Arisa is a little interesting here because you can control the point choke. So other than that, they can kind of set up around you, and you give a lot of opportunity for Sad to get picks, I think.
And we have seen it on this point of Night Market before for that. When you
It's all right though. That's a good E. So Jasmine just jumps in past. Kind of alone though. Oh, Arpen dies. You just got zoned by Jasmine, right? Jasmine just zones that. And now it's like they probably just look at Arpen. Yeah, that was just dead. I don't know. I feel like the chokes aren't. I feel like that there is a choke point there, but I don't think it's actually good enough that I favor Arisa on this map. I like the Winston a lot more. Yeah, Arpen's on Winston now, and Arpen is very much not a Roadhog guy. He just plays horse and Winston. So if you were scared enough, if you were too scared to take the Winston duel, I think that's just like you kind of admitting defeat in this series almost. Maybe not, but it's like I don't know. I don't rate the horse here. Sad is gapping Alien and Ultrage right now. Large gap there. It's a good stick. No cleanse. What was the cleanse used on? I guess that's okay. But I feel like he got chunked down by a Soj thing, so you probably didn't need to use it there. Okay, Cleston. No, you gotta kill that. You gotta kill that. Oh no way, you have to. They're fine though. Your T1's looking good. You get the Reaper now from Sionja, which is big. The Tracer, well, it got a kill, but it didn't like It's just not as high value. Jasmine can just walk in, do whatever he wants. Oh, this is interesting. Going kind of fast. Force the primal early. Get a kill. This is huge. Oh, and he doesn't get out. Oh. I feel like he needed the whole team needed the turn. They just need to like ignore and just keep running it.
They also split up Starlight, so the rest of Starlight aren't even in position to take advantage of Jasmine's primal rage. They isolated off Jasmine, finished.
That's crazy.
And now they're kind of reaping the benefits of that. They have presence over the point.
I think T1 just probably caps out here. Oh, that's cleanse. Oh. They'll get Kyriel. It'll be done and dusted. I'm not too concerned.
To get members separated, a peach, there we go, deployed down with the rush. Simple, not quite on his own yet, as it doesn't.
Surely you just win this fight. You clean this one up. You have to kill Simple though before he gets his rush. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Ooh. After that, a little bit of Orisa, they came out strong. No Horse here. I think Horse would be better here, maybe. It's hard to tell. The chokes aren't as good, but you definitely control that high ground more. I probably rate Orisa more here than Night Market, to be honest. Weston dies.
Two kills out the gate, both DPSs down for T1. They immediately have to abandon this point. So great start for Starlight, and they will be able to get this point as it unlocks.
We'll see, because T1 have full members back.
Oh, I should probably tweet out that I'm done streaming. There. It has been tweeted out. Okay, what do we have here? A good cap, because Cleston died early. Kabunjo. Sad is significantly higher ult charge. I guess that makes sense because they won. Hyunjin is just chasing Cleston around. That's a good Kyriel. They get a first despite losing. Alien gets a kill. Okay, Alien, go crazy. That's 100% worth using Kyriel there. Simple's gonna be able to come through, and they might be able to kite it out if they play close. I think you play close here to try and force Kyrie early, and then you kite back with a just if you can without any ults. Beat if you have to, probably. I don't think he's gonna pop early now. They can force back. It's good. I would have been concerned. There it is, ult on point. Get the beats. If Arpen hits a massive primal, it could be good. No. Oh, sad. Oh, but sad's too good. I feel like the primal from Arpen would have been good. You have the B, you can split them up a lot. Like, I get if you don't want to maybe put too many eggs in that fight. But I feel like it would have been worth it to me. I don't know. Especially because Sad overclock there. You could have isolated him, maybe. Because, like, not like this primal's doing much. This primal just kind of happened. He didn't really have any follow-up. He's not killing anything. I feel like that was kind of a misplay. I don't know. So it's like, why not just primal last fight? You had a higher chance of winning that one than just running it in a 1v4 mission. Getting nothing and then having your backline die. Ideally, T1 just win with this Kyriel. They probably, honestly, SLT might just give. I like that. I think that's good.
Have all their members retained here for a 5v5, so that's a good part.
They don't really have a reason to keep going. I mean, they just let them build up more alts. So I kind of like that. Like, you could have got to 99, but I don't think it's worth it, yeah.
One possible re-entry from T1 in the final seconds to contest for the OT. That's going to be about it. And SLT have the timing for all the ultimates coming online.
Okay, so you get your carry ult back. They're going in a bit earlier. Dive, though. Probably once... Oh, they're going now? Oh, they're going now. I would have expected them to wait for Sionjin to get a thingy. Did they play this last night? Yeah, this is from last night. This was like 3 a.m. this morning or something. I'm watching back the VOD.
They'll just have Alien in time, so I did say that we're probably going to have one last contest as the OT comes on in. And this is where the sound barrier from Boonjo would have been really useful, but that's already been spent. Probably an over-expenditure from SLT. Still have ultimates.
Chad goes crazy right here.
He's going to have to do a lot of work here. Cannot die. He needs
that
barrier.
Really needs to respect that damage coming out. And by the way, speaking of damage, Sad.
Oh, go ahead, Sad. Go ahead. I don't know if I like that flip, but I guess what can you do? Oh, no way Jasmine dies. No way you give them flip for free and then you jump in and instantly die. What? What is that? They should put out the contract status. No one cares about the tracker. 100% I agree. Like, putting out the tracker legit did nothing. I want to know, like, who... They have the numbers. Like, they know who they extended the options with. And the fact that they didn't release it for no reason is like, what? Like... Unless they extended the option timing or something, and they said, oh, because Apex is getting fucked on, we'll let you resend options or something. Maybe they did that. That's the only reason I can think that they would not do that. Because I was like, oh, the tracker's out. I can like finally say, oh, what's going on with these teams? No, no fucking clue. No idea. Okay, I want to see why Jasmine insta dies here. Does he just take a rail? Does Alien rail him? I think so. The contract status is usually out a week or two after the season. Yeah, it's been out. It's been out before. Maybe we'll get it like the night before free agency. This free agency is December 2nd, right? So maybe we'll get more news. That's Friday. I don't know. It's Friday, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little pissed about that. I might have to go away and just act like the players they haven't talked about are like good to go or something. I don't know, because I want to make content about like what I think the team should do and like where I think people will go and things like that before too many leaks go crazy. But will you talk about NYXL? That shit is so bad. Like everything that NYXL did, like it's been said. Everyone knows. Like there's only one opinion to have, and everyone knows it at this point. I might, but like at the same time, that shit's like. I get any kind of IQ challenge. Understand what you're trying to do. Because apparently it was the ownership, and the ownership have no fucking clue what Overwatch is. They just own a team. They don't have an idea. So they're probably like, oh, these guys are professionals. They must be good enough to play. Let's do this, Nugget. I don't know. They scrapped it? Yeah, I know they scrapped it. For good reason. That would have been the worst idea in the history of Overwatch. Like, god damn. Like, if they wanted to do something like that, they just had to, like, pick up Aspen. Because Aspen's actually good enough that you can reasonably say she should be an owl. I don't know anyone else that would be, off the top of my head. And then you could have had that still, only not made it a complete shit show. You know what I mean? But whatever. They should pick up a budget N18. Imagine they get Space. Space is actually pretty good still. I don't know. I think Space would probably be fine if you get him. I don't know like how much name value he has anymore. I still think he's probably one of the bigger names for NNA. His stream's still doing good, I think, right? So Space would be good. This is a top 2 Junker Queen statistically. Okay, but that's in like 2 matches. So it's hard to say. It's in 2 matches, and one of them was And it was Atlanta and Paris or something. It was like two bad teams at the time, so it's hard to say. They did go 6-0 to Sure. What? What does that mean? Oh, two. Yeah. I don't know if I value that too much, but the eye test says that his Junker Queen was good. So I do think he'd be fine.
Unique has a sound barrier available for when simple responds. So the other team is going to have their Katsuna Rush available. Wide room, pretty simple lane there. What a shot from Alien. That will slow things down considerably. Now T1 get it.
That's nice from Alien. I'm a big Alien enjoyer.
Yeah, that's really overzealous by Starlight. It's because they think they have other ultimates coming up on rotation. And as you say, Unique's got a sound barrier anyway. They're relying on things like Sonjin getting himself a death blast.
Alien again.
Simple gets sniped out now as Alien coming alive.
It's all Alien all day.
Time commits that sound barrier to try and counter Sad's overclock. It works. The Chubb still holding on to a man advantage.
That's a really shitty angle for Sad. There's no Winston now. That was unlucky. Oh.
And they're going to get them. Alien continually kills simple. That's like a third one in a row, specifically on the Kariko player.
Bustin dead. Goddamn. What do you think of Atlanta right now? I think that they're pretty fucking good. I mean, obviously there's some concerns if Hawk's your only tank, and Gator being the head coach whenever you have a almost fully Korean roster. But any team with Lip is going to be insane. So, and the backline, Vigilante hopefully lives up to how he should play, right? And be a top flex support. And then whoever their main support is. Because I think there's like rumors of Vin Dame to Shock and things like that, right? I know Charm was false. But I don't think it's Vin Dame either, so I don't know who their main support is. Like, you're kind of running out after Charong, Vin Dame, Chio. I don't really know if I rate anyone else super highly. I'd like to see Bliss. Bliss would be cool on Atlanta. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you take a shot on... I don't know if Lastro's still a thing. You could go for him, maybe. Assume you only want to get one guy. I don't know. Vin Dame to Shock is crazy? Yeah, 100%. Violet step aside. Fixa Redemption to Atlanta? Oh, interesting. I feel like if Fixa was on that roster, my views on them would radically change. Because I'd go like, oh, their only issue is Hawk, but then you look and you see Fixa and you're like, oh, this team's not winning. Fixa's not a winner. He just can't. Slime to Rain? I'd rather Slime than Fixa. 100%. I'd rather see like some other guys. Fixa still beat engaged in playoffs like he did since KC. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was a coaching issue. Or maybe that's just him. He's really bad. Like, I couldn't tell you. It just makes no sense. People were like, oh, he'll learn after kickoff clash to not beat engage. He never did. He just never did. The Philly curse. True. Real. I am excited for Philly. I think M3S should get even better. And then if you get Arpan, you'll be chillin'. Their backline was just horrible. Yeah, their backline was bad. I also don't think the tanks were that good in the end. But maybe that's the curse of Philly. There was some hype for Fixa. There was some hype. I remember some Fixa hype. But that's just Philly fans, to be honest. I think Gunba mentioned on a Yiska interview that Vigilante was by far the best support in the 4th stage last season. Kinda hyped to see him play a lot more. Yeah, I mean, Vigilante had the potential the whole way through. Like, he was supposed to be, like, he was like the most hyped flex support almost. Him or Finn. This is a close-ass game. How do you lose that fight with Kitsune T1? What are you doing? I gotta double back on this. Hold on. Fury stepped up on Zarya outside of that, though. Yeah, the Zarya was good, I guess, but I don't know. Whatever. Because we also say he was the best support in stage 3. On Brig, I don't think Vigilante was the best Brig. Maybe, but I didn't see it. It's hard because their team wasn't winning. Imagine having Decay, Happy, Vigilante, and still going to 5 versus Vancouver. Oh, nah. Okay, so Arpen Primals does air, gets low HP, but he lives. Alien and Peach pop alts. SLT have nothing. What the oh, they have Blossom. The Blossom kills 1. The Blossom's crazy. That's embarrassing. That's rough. Justice also has a curse. I think the curse was bad coaching, and they have broken it. Vigilante Charong was cracked for talent. Tough to say he wasn't the most hyped support. Fim is also really hyped. Yeah. Remember Muse Doom had his way with Washington? I remember the Muse Doom. The only time he looked good. Well, he looked good on Winston and Kickoff Clash for 2 weeks. Alien's dead. No Alien, no win for T1, I think, right here. And then this is all, yeah. They're set. Seonjin went crazy. Seonjin had his way with your bum franchise. Damn. Justice players said they liked Supreme and that's why he stayed so long. That's great and all, but like the Justice had the same problems ever since he was there. Like, I don't know. Even if he's a good coach, he's not a good coach for Washington, I'm afraid. Sometimes you gotta be like, you gotta step in. You gotta step in, and Pre couldn't step in, so they had a Mickey Mouse playoff run where they got top 3. Yeah, but I think like probably everyone on that Washington team understands that's not sustained success. That's not like that wasn't going anywhere realistically. And if I feel like the management, if they thought that was going somewhere and that they really had something, then like that's just on them. Washington needs to convince the kid to try and then they clear. Side kills 3! This character's not balanced. Oh my lord. The kid of Boston is rumored. Pre gonna ruin him again? Probably. I mean, I feel like Pre, as your GM, Pre's probably good. And Decay probably likes him. It's just a matter of getting the good coaching. Just don't get Supreme. And you're chilling. That's all I think. I think Pre will be fine. Because you think about the actual moves that Pre made weren't bad. The team was good. The players were good on that team. So, and that's all Pre can do. You can just get the players. He's not strategizing, you know? Is Decay the next player to bench Punk? Punk is out of there. Punk is gone. But if he was still on the team, good chance. Boston signed Supreme, it's over. They signed Fury and Mag in 2020. Mag was a good pickup. Mag was supposed to be a good pickup. Nobody predicted Mag to be not good, okay? Punk is going to Vancouver? Yeah, that's the rumor. The leak, even. Which is good. I think that's huge if you want to be an NA team. You needed Punk. Kellen got the Mag curse. True. I hope that Max doesn't get the Mag curse. That would be tragic. Maybe Arpen will. I bet you Arpen gets the Mag curse when he goes to Philly. Kellen to Outlaws? Interesting. I think Kellen's definitely worth taking a gamble on. He seems like he'd be a cheaper option. Hopefully he has another tank with him, though. T1, what happened? T1 are like Winston one-trick comp dudes, and they fumbled their ults really bad in the last fight on last map. They had Kitsune Rush, they had Overclock, they used Primal, and they just lost to a Death Blossom. And 99-99, basically. Not quite. The fight before that, but then they just didn't have ults. Players rate Kellen highly despite NYXL season. Yeah, I believe that. It's like it's hard to like. Obviously he didn't have a great season from like fan POV, but I would not be upset if one of my teams were like, "Hey, yo, we're gonna go get Kellen."
SLT kind of barely used ults there. Double sound barriers being burned. Jasmine, speaking of being burned out of his primal rage.
I can't emote the same amount of emotion as the GOAT James draws. Who the fuck is that? I don't even know who that is. Kellen was highly rated in contenders, and actually just destroys players. Yeah, he was forced to be a hyperflex. Yeah, that's true too. Kellen was not. The whole entire New York roster was not put into a place to succeed. It was just not good. Sad is kind of warming up.
But his team was just dying as he was doing that. So SLT took that opportunity to shoot down Alien, shoot down the rest of T1. Clifton's down the wrong spot. And T1, who otherwise I think would have had a pretty competitive.
Floor was better last year on a worse on paper team. True. Ganagen was definitely put on his cover pick of Lucio. That's real. He said, "I will not resign unless I get Lucio." That's a good disengage from SLT. SLT are playing well, I think. I just don't rate Jasmine that much. I think that's where my biggest problem is SLT right now. NYXL was simply in the better region this year and suffered as a result. I mean, was New York even better than Valiant? Is that even true? NYXL still beat Shanghai last year. Yeah, they beat Spark too. I'll never forget this NYXL's play-in moment for Spark. The Hawaii moment. That was brutal. I think the roster could have succeeded with Ansunjae sooner and an off tank. Yeah, Ansunjae made a huge difference in that lineup when he came in. It was pretty noticeable. That was tragic. NY beats second half Spark, Valiant, and first half Charge. Yeah, I mean, actually, they do beat second half Spark for sure. They don't beat second half Spark. Second half Spark was tragic until play-ins. All the way up until play-ins, they were awful. Like they were horrible at Junker Queen. They were horrible whenever they had Neko in. They were good at the back half of Countdown Cup. They still had Shy. Yeah, you still have Shy, but like you don't have anyone else. You have no help. No help. They'd be a play-ins team if they replaced Valiant. I mean, I don't even know if that's true. If they replaced Valiant, are they really gonna? Are they gonna come ahead of Chengdu or Charge? Valiant didn't make plans. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't even know if that's true. They weren't better than Chengdu or Charge. Yeah, I agree. Also means that Ansunjae doesn't have ping debuff, and they don't have to actually sign. They don't have to sign Vulcan and can sign an actual player midway into the season. Well, they started with Vulcan. They started with him. What do you mean? Ansunjae still wouldn't be there till halfway through the season. Like, they were still, like, not good, though. Chengdu still won 3-1 against Fusion and split against Spark. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... I don't know if NYXL are a play-in team. I just don't see that vision. What's up? Watching some Korean Contenders playoffs round 1 and just talking. They just need to finish above one team. Yeah, and I'm saying I don't think they would. They can finish above Chengdu or Charge.
The additional 2 ultimates are very costly for T1 and will affect their ability to get a final defense going. SLT.
I don't know. You have to think like you have to think you know who they're playing every single stage. So in stage 1, who are they beating? Maybe Charge. You beat Charge in stage 1. I don't know if you have any other wins there. You beat. And also, Valiant went to map 5s like 4 times. Like, Valiant was not actually a bad team in that region at the beginning either. The same team that lost to Paris isn't finishing above them. Yeah, I don't know. Wub greater than Yaki. So true. They beat Charge and Chengdu. I don't think they beat Chengdu. I don't know. I don't know if I see that vision. I just don't. I don't rate New York at all. Their entire strategy never worked, even against the bottom of the barrel team. So I don't know. Good to see fellow Wub heads. Chengdu beat the KC finalists in stage 1. Yeah, Chengdu were a good team. They just weren't good enough. They were better than New York, though. Like, New York was bottom 2 or 3. Was Vancouver below them in the end? They weren't, right? Like, New York was literally bottom 2, right? Am I crazy for that? Like... Yeah, New York legit has 4 wins on the season. Valiant has 7. Who only won? Yeah, who only won 1 game in stage 1? Imagine if Chengdu hadn't exploded half their roster. Imagine if Chengdu decided that Daisy wasn't worth anything, and so they just kept Aprita, even though Aprita didn't play. Like, it just would have been better for the team. Daisy didn't add any value. Just a mismanagement from the start right there. Jinmu diffed Zest every time for for some reason. Yeah, Jinmu just sometimes was the best Genji in the league. Like, for no reason. It just wasn't consistent. This is a Jinmu diff. Sometimes he would just manifest. Cleston on the Widowmaker, that's what I like to see. Jinmu is an anomaly, real. Go Cleston! No! Sunjin insta dives to Unique. That's crazy. I remember Jinmu outclassing your boy Choi too. Look, Jinmu outclasses everyone. Jinmu solos, but only sometimes. That's just how it is. I don't get upset if my players get diffed by Jinmu, as long as they don't always get diffed by Jinmu. You know. I missed the MM meta when everything was viable. Yeah, that was good. The beginning of Overwatch 2, where it was super flexible and teams had distinct playstyles that they could like go towards, was really good. And this meta is just kind of not that great. I guess there still is some of that with like the Hog stuff, but for the most part, not really. Especially because there are clear counter styles. There weren't really super clear counter styles in MM. Like people figured them out towards the end. For the while, it was just like, you're good at this comp. You punish that comp well. You didn't counter it. You know what I mean? Then we had Jotes and Mickey Mouse playoffs. Yeah. Yeah. That shit sucked. And then Countdown Cup was like, who even cares about Countdown Cup, man? Everything was already like made. You got some BAP stuff. You had some Zarya stuff. There was some Diva for a bit, but it wasn't the same as MMKC. CC meta was good, but the games were irrelevant. Yeah. Definitely agree. Remember Shock couldn't play Sombra? Yeah, that's true too. There was the Sombra stuff going on, and then teams just didn't play Sombra anyway towards the end. Remember Jinmu dominating Alpha U twice in a row? I mean, Alpha U was getting like dominated by everybody in the second half. So, probably. So T1 is just kind of winning right now. That's a good kite. Now you have B. I think T1 should be fine with this beat. Yeah. Unless Jasmine goes crazy. No, they're chilling. Alpha U after MM wasn't even the same player. Yeah, literally. Spark was great in first half because Alpha U kept up with Shy. Yeah, they were actually like you had two big giant threats on the Spark. In stage 1, I think you rated Alpha U ahead of Shy. I don't know. I think I did. Maybe you're right because Shy on the Soldier wasn't like super crazy. Like honestly, like his Soldier was good, but it didn't have the same nearly the same impact as his Sojourn. That can be said with a lot of soldiers. Like a lot of players didn't have a great Soldier. It wasn't as good as Lip. No, Lip Soldier was good. Lip Soldier was good. There's some other ones. Sparker had a really good Soldier. Yeah, T1's just rolling. They didn't fuck up this one. They're angry. They're right pissed that they lost a map, I think. The GOAT Potty best Soldier. Yeah, Soldier came together nicely in the playoffs. Just don't look before in the qualifiers. Only look at the tournament. Also, to my point, Jinmu actually outplayed Choi twice in a row. Oh, I don't really remember. Charge were pretty bad in the beginning, so. But Trisha 1 was always the good. At the end of the season? Oh. Actually, that might be true because there was a little bit when the team was just getting integrated that Choi didn't feel as dominant. But he like got it back. Like I was like Choi wasn't fully in with the team, you know what I mean? It felt a little off. GZ in stage 4 went 4-2 and lost to Chengdu twice in the regular season and play-ins. Yeah. That reverse sweep in the play-ins was actually crazy. Like, how do you let that happen? Qualifiers doesn't matter. Potty only player to have a 100% tournament win, so automatically go. Yeah? That's not true, though. Because all of Dallas never... Oh, wait, Dallas... Oh, I see what you mean. Wait, did they... No, well, Potty lost a game in Midseason Madness. Yeah, Potty was technically there for SS. But they literally lost a game in Midseason Madness. They lost a Shock in the upper bracket. So, like, that's just not true. Yeah. There's no. I'm trying to think of anything else. There's just no other thoughts. He meant winning tournaments. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Not the matches. Yeah. I see it. Honestly, Chengdu with the Florida of the East before Guangzhou. What? What does that even mean? Like in what sense are they Florida? Oh, they choked? Like they got reverse swept? Or they choked in to get to qualifiers or something? I don't know what you mean by that, TBH. Yeah. Also, can we discuss how awful it is that they're still playing this on this map? That's how you know the meta's fucked. If you start seeing shit that's not the Sigma comp on Circuit, you're just like, bruh. It's just like, bruh. And it's been consistently not just Sigma stuff. Like, it's just like that. This meta is awful. That's why I like Panthera and SPG, because they don't just hard play the Winston and O2 Blast. The actual good teams don't be playing the Winston all the time. But these guys are just Mickey Mouse. Oh, we just run it down on Winston. Bro, Arpen could not switch off Winston for his life. He goes to Roadhog and he doesn't know what to do. He just stares at him. Go sad.
With the overclock having just been committed as well. So sad now with his own overclock running. T1 have to back miles away from this play now, and even then that might not be enough. Oh, sad is better.
That was my point.
There we go. T1 so brutal.
Oh, Chengdu always cleared Philly like Mayhem always cleared London, yeah. Contenders China this past week had a lot of variety, at least. I didn't watch that one. I'm going to watch the playoffs of a lot of them. I didn't watch Australia, of course, because it's Australia. No flame to the Aussies, but the level of play maybe isn't the same as this. But I plan on watching all the playoffs for the other regions. I might even like watch the EU ones and the NA ones live at the same time if it just happens that I can. If people are interested in that. Lots of Roadhogs, Tracers, Genji, Sigma comp on circuit. That's good. That's what you like to see. Basically, Chengdu had Charge's number. Yeah. Real. Philly was the weirdest team in OWL. They had a winning record against Shanghai and a losing record against Chengdu, and they went 2-2 against Valiant. Yeah, that's just Philly, man. You never knew what you were going to get when Philly pulled up. You never knew if you were going to get Zest going crazy, MN3 playing literally the best Overwatch of the entire season, or just not. Or if like the backline was going to feed so hard that they just couldn't win. Philly was truly like DPS go crazy. Everyone else, everyone else was kind of not doing it. Is this round of NA contenders on this patch, or is it after? When does NA start? November 28th. Wait, that's today. Oh, wait. What? Why does it say November 28th? Is it actually today? Oh, it's groups, though. I don't care about groups. I care about no groups. Curie. Sergeant has to go crazy with this. I think he did enough. Yeah, he did enough. SLT looking. That's a good time. I rate that. I wish the playoffs was played on the CC patch. I would like CC patch plus Kiriko. Just adding Kiriko would have changed up the meta enough. And you would have still been able to have some stuff. You'd still have teams that maybe want to play the Zarya. You'd still get more of that, but I think the Winston comp might have been the best in the end anyway. Spark did not deserve to get top 4. I mean, it's just hard to say. I feel like, I don't know. Because no matter what, I think they'd still go to the Winston. Well, the meta changes just with Kiriko. Like, just having Kiriko alters so much. Because you introduce the new ultimate that's the strongest in the game. Also, Cleston's on Sombra. Like, even if you don't get the Zarya nerfs, I think that makes Zarya a valid option with Genji still. But I don't know. I think the Winston comp might still win anyway. And then you could still get Spark top 4.
This is far from ideal for T1. This has always been the weakness.
You just get like maybe some Genji instead of Reaper into Zarya or some things like that. I don't know the specifics. Crimson to Vancouver, maybe. Yeah, I've heard some of that because, but I actually don't think so. I actually don't think so. I think I mean, Vancouver makes sense, but you're not bringing all of Boston. I thought they were only bringing like Crimson Faith and just like running it. If Vancouver get Punk and Faith, I am not hyped. Why? Those are two good guys. You have Punk, Faith, Aspire. It's pretty good. Punk is like one of the only like NA tanks I would trust to actually have a half decent roster. You've immediately upgraded 2 positions on your team. Just get a good flex DPS, get a good flex support, and you're good. It's not going to be top 6. Well, we don't know what the rest of the rosters look like, of course, but like, maybe not. I don't know if I rate Punk that highly to put him top 6. But not everyone can be top 6, you know? I don't rate Faith. I think Faith is pretty good. I think he's definitely a bit underrated by the general OWL community. He was Lucio on a bad team. On a bad, uncoordinated team. It's hard to show how good he is. Definitely better than, like, Masa. I mean, realistically, if Pineapple didn't step up, they would not have made the playoffs, because otherwise Alpha U would have probably been outclassed by Jinmu and Genji battle for the 3rd time in a row. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's probably valid. Pineapple is really good. Pineapple definitely pulled up when we needed him most. Because Spark weren't looking very good. Oh, huge EMP cancel. That was sick. What was I saying? Yeah, Pineapple stepped up because Spark were awful. And they were still playing Neko for a bit, and then they got rid of Neko, and then they were chilling. Spark was ranked as the last in APAC back-to-back stages. Yeah, because they were so awful. They were legitimately terrible. They weren't fun to watch. You just hope that Shy would pop off. Definitely the least enjoyable, like, not the least, I get probably the least enjoyable team to watch in the back half. Actually, I'll say that. Even less so than Paris. I don't know about you personally, but I am high on Punk. I'm high on Punk, but I don't know if he's top 6 in NA. I don't know if he's that. I don't know if I'm that high on him. I do want to see him with a full season under his belt. I wouldn't be totally surprised. I think he has potential similar to like Hawk. Maybe not as high as Kaluj for me, but somewhere around there, maybe. I don't know. I think he's good. Lesson on Tracer does not make me smile. That's why T1's not that great, I think. They're inflexible in tank and on flex DPS. So then if they play stuff that you don't want to play Reaper into, it's just so bad. I don't know. His only weak points are Ryan and Monkey. Yeah. No, I agree. His Zarya was good. His Diva was good. His Sigma's good. The Doomfist was alright. Oh, that's rough to mix. Did Alien not have... Did he not have Slide there? Why wouldn't you just flux him right in the middle if he doesn't? Unless he has slide. He probably has slide, I guess, but like, you kill him whenever. It doesn't matter, I guess. But that's fucked up.
But trades across Simple and Sonjun. Bunjo as well. So T1 using that Kitsune rush, they will be able to get this fight successfully completed.
Nice.
A minute on this cap though, so they're not going to have a whole lot of time across C. And again, they need to look towards a time bank situation here.
This could be close. It's out on Tracer, Sunjun.
Even if T1 get this cap and we go to the time bank, we get to that sort of time bank A phase, we've got to encounter the same problems we had on A. SLT is going to have a far better A than T1. T1 basically need to win that.
The rally is not that valuable, kind of. I mean, maybe it'll take away the a good some extra overhealth for the overclock, maybe. Full Swift. Okay, Seonjin. Did JQ also look great the last few times we played it? Yeah, that's true. Junker-kun was really good. Which gives me hope that he can adapt to new characters, which is big. That's big for a player. Especially with Overwatch 2 supposed to be getting, you know, new hero every 4 months.
Exactly. I was about to say they're still with the Amp Matrix to play through. Committed the overclock as well. There's a fair bit, but again, it's time wasted here.
Payload is slightly moving past the corner now, so T1 have got something to play through. They just need the
It's rally. Sad dies. This is looking better and better for T1. And then they carry well. Yeah, this is a wrap. How do you see that you lose Cleston? Maybe wait. No. Surely you win this. They don't have any DPS actually. Could be kind of rough. Jasmine comes out. Diva. They have everyone back now, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh? That's crazy that Simple lives, too. This is actually looking kind of bad. They don't have any ults now. Seonjin's going to be able to pull up with Overclock. There's no jump. There's no Winston bubble. This is free? Oh, but Alien's too good. Hold on. Yo, do something. Oh, okay. The beat? Oh. No way. Damn. SLT is way more time though, but that was pretty close.
I don't think the time even matters here. If you swap the time here, I would still favor SLT to win just based off compositional difference alone. So even if SLT had 1 minute, T1 had 3, I think SLT wins this one.
Are they gonna bring out Cleston on the Sombra again? They are not. It's crazy that the meta is very inflexible, but T1 are still struggling with flexibility. I don't get that. Like, just simply... I mean... I don't know. Just unlucky that you're playing Cleston on DPS the full time. Man. Man.
I would say if T1 get to the second and final portion of the hairpin, they've succeeded as much as they can on this comp. That would be hard, even getting that much.
Yeah, and then they'll have to somehow just defend that point on what will probably be a Winston mirror, or possibly not.
Okay. They took the statue. Now what? Next step. Next step, T1.
This is last fight now. No one from T1 can die here. This is last fight already.
This is go time. No ultimates. It's just a naked fight, so it's all on the picks from Starlight. T1, they've just got to hit the buttons.
Oh?
The payload distance is bad, so they need a lot more than that.
Yeah, Arpen forward immediately takes big chunks. Unsurprising there.
It's looking not great. They cut back a little bit. They wait for Sigma Resource. Now they probably... Well, Peach is getting close to all. This is kind of dangerous, actually, for SLT. If they get this ult off, they could win. They might just win first straight up. Yeah. Nothing died. This is crazy. Simple's dead. Oh, no way. I can't believe Sad and Sonja never killed anything. That's so... Like, this point sucks. Straight up, this point sucks. It's just like... Does DPS kill anything or no? Because it's not like Jasmine was doing here. He literally built a flex before the time went out. Before the point. This is like choke of the year from Sad, Sojin. Just like, I guess not a surprise. Not like they're consistent. This window is overclock is actually 15 football fields away from the point, by the way. Why? Yeah, you jump. Yeah, okay. Bro gets jumped. He has primal. Oh my god, that was such high value from Arpen. That's insane. Oh, the fucking spaghetti. No, SLT. This is so sad. Oh, Alien. Go T1. They had... SLT had this win, man. Hello, Tom, if that even is your name. Hello, it's my name. Hello? It says Tommathan. The YouTube channel says Tommathan. I thought it was well known that my real name's not actually Tom. I thought that was like a name that people knew. But I guess not. I thought that was like common knowledge. I'm new to BPL. I guess that's fair. Oh, don't tell me that Jasmine dies again. No, surely not. Oh, he tracks that. He tracks that slide like no one else. Doesn't kill anything. This is insane. T1 woke up. Real. SLT getting owned? Yeah. You gotta go. Thanks for popping in, Adam. Have a good one. Deuces. This is like the biggest fumble I've ever seen in this season of Korean Contenders. There is no fumble this big. Pantera almost fumbled that one time against A15. But, like, other than that, this is crazy. This unique guy is winning tendies. He must be good enough for Owl. If only. If only. When we see Unique back in Owl, I'll be distraught. There are so many other better main supports, I think. If Spark could go, or not Spark, if Philly go from Fixa to Unique, that'd be crazy. Would you believe me if I said there was a bigger fumble later on? No. No, surely not. Surely not another fumble.
SLT on this attack, given how the composition match up. Speaking about it, Timur.
I'm very curious now. I would believe you because I believe it. I'm a better Lucio. That's so true. The one beat on all of Colossia went too crazy. You should sign up as a main support next time, Fifi. 100%. Animal whipped me into shape. My own unique. Look, Unique's dead. You don't die there. 0% chance. MS too boring for me. I think Lucio can be enjoyable. But I have to be in like a certain kind of mood to play Lucio. Play Lucio, Heartstuck Diamond. It's like sometimes I be playing Lucio and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking shit up. I'm chilling. And then sometimes I be playing Lucio and I'm like, I do not want to be playing Lucio. Support can be enjoyable for a small period. Yeah. Curiel on Curiel. Sanjin gets a kill. Okay, sad. Not for a season of BPL though. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. If I couldn't play tank, I probably wasn't even gonna play this season. It's like I don't know if I'd even enjoy it.
Unique was really milking that sound barrier there. Saving Arpin was the difference between winning and losing that fight, and Arpin felt. T1 now. At least they have, as you've said,
why? DPS is fun? I just wouldn't want to scrim it. Like DPS is fun, but I'd just rather not. I can go Q ranked a little bit. I don't want to like commit time to go play DPS. Plus it'd be like Reaper and stuff. I don't know.
T1 can't afford too many slowdowns here. They need to be able to squeeze in as many fights as possible in this defense.
So what's it looking like? There's an ult from Cluston coming up. Jasmine's kind of close. Bust out. They used Kiri so early there. Why is Cleanse used legit? Wait, I'm not doing anything. Just don't get stuck in Reaper jail. That's what I did. Valid. Okay, let me see. Why does a Peach just toss this Cleanse? I don't get it. The plan is obviously Reaper ult here. Why does bro just yeet Cleanse and then what? I'm confused. I'm confused. Surely T1 don't fumble this. Surely not. Maybe. Hopefully, I'm a SLT enjoyer all day. T1 is an extension of Philly, and I like Philly fans to stay losing, so. Okay, what am I? This close hold is good. That's real. SLT, SLT. Real. They're still going. SLT can't be stopped. And they have ults. This is huge. You're gonna get Curie trades next fight. Beats too. But only SLT have the Reaper ult. This is big. Atlanta re-sign Hawk. Yeah, isn't that basically confirmed? I mean, they released everyone else except for Hawk and Vigilante. So. Oh, they're gonna kite this? This is a good kite from T1 and not fighting here. I guess it just makes sense. Let me see where like the position they were at. Oh, that's kind of a shit Kitsune.
back away.
That was pretty bad.
Generate an advantage for themselves.
Frodston throwing for SLT.
Still, they only need to get that one fight. It's going to be down
What?
to the last possible position for it, though.
Surely not.
Sojourn, right, delivered into the back
Thing
line.
there.
That sound barrier at his
Oh, this is done.
aggressive in the counter move. Jasmine sad now.
That's crazy.
No, it's simple. The next ball, and there we go. They only needed the one successful fight. They find it right at the 11th hour.
That was looking good for SLT until they got a little too ambidextrous on that one. Thoughts on Van Dame perhaps going to Shock according to leaks? That'd be crazy. Obviously, like Violet, people rate Violet on his main support, but I think he'd be much better as in a role where he's not on main support, and there are other main supports such as Van Dame where he's better. Like Violet will be good for like if you want to flex and stuff like that. But Van Dame is an upgrade on almost every single team. Actually, Van Dame is an upgrade on every team. Straight up. Even teams with like Chio, Van Dame's still better off of Lucio. So Van Dame was on O2 as well, yeah. He was, so. Get all the O2 Blast alumni, or not even O2 Blast, O2 alumni on one team. Van Dame to Vegas Eternal. Vegas should go crazy. I'd be a Vegas fan. All day. All the V players to Vegas. Van Dame, Vigilante, V Tank, Vulcan. Are there V DPS? Venom, good shout. Is there one more? We need one more DPS that begins with V. Valentine. We're set. No hit scan. Who needs a hit scan? You don't need a hit scan. Valentine Victoria. Perfect. You got the whole team right there. Vulcan, Valentine, Victoria, Venom, Vigilante, Van Dame. Perfect. We've done it. We've created the Owl Season 6 champions. No way you type VAG. Vegas Void out of retirement? True. Vegas will assemble the star roster of Wub, Vulcan, Doge, Aim God, and Yunbong. That's maybe the worst roster I've ever seen. That'd be fantastic. I hope that's what New York goes with now. I hope no one's willing to go to New York, and that's all they can get. That's what you can cut that, right? Oh no, they're just gonna commit. Okay. Ults everywhere. Promo. Although Burr's gonna die. I love when 8 ults get used and nobody dies. Oh, there it is. Big. Alien's too good. Alien's too good.
I mean, the caps will come through. It's been gained now. SLT are going to fail to stop that. And T1 win a very convincing fight.
It's interesting to see what Alien does, because he should 100% be in the league, I think. But I think we should pronounce Alien like the one is an I. A-Len. A1 Len. The one is an L or an I? An I. Island. Iron. Iron. Ian. A11N. That's true. Why is the one an L? True, the ZP approach.
shows why really
Hey, one in.
this is disgusting. SLT are in tons of trouble here.
This is
Is that actually a thing ZP did? That's hilarious.
looking to go down just shy of a sound barrier. Jasmine a little bit shyer than him when it comes to the primal race.
AP3 AC.
They've got the ultimates to play through.
Surely not. Atch.
The only thing they're missing is Kleston. He's coming
App 3 Atch. The NYXL Aspen situation was depressing to read through. 100% agree.
And that's fine. Play through ultimates. SLT gonna burn everything anyway. Leave it all on the table.
ZP called Iris LR15. Oh, I do remember that one time, yeah.
That's okay. Well, they're gonna take the fight on the corner because Kleston's here now. That actually makes sense as well. That's fine.
The NYXL situation was just like there's just no way. Like, that had to be like the ownership, like being like, fuck you, do this. It's just crazy. I still can't believe that was even considered, thought of.
There's no downside for T1 there.
It was pure PR, or 100% it was pure PR.
All they want to do is burn SLT.
Like, there's no winning with that situation, both for the team and for the players. It's like super, what's the word? Fucking Sojourn, you can just, boom. Bro's not even looking. I can't think of what the word is. Is apathetic the word I'm looking for? Maybe? I'm going to NYXL, can't finish at the BPL season, sorry. Real, get your 50k, get your 50k. Worth.
Which means it's possible, but how do you snowball from this position? Because you have to win every subsequent fight from here on out.
NYXL went from being an insane team in 2018 and 19 to this. Yeah, absolutely joke of a franchise now. I would have, but I'm not going to be 18 till May. Oh, darn. Actually, that's only like a week into the season, maybe. That's valid. You could have pulled up. Hello?
They've absolutely found themselves now.
I mean, I think
That
we
was a
knew.
must-win for Starlight. I don't think they can come back from this.
I don't think they. I think.
Then you get the big, oh, this team will get better once Fifi joins. I think it's longer in.
They might even still get captured.
I'd say March at the earliest.
But I think my rate for push is fairly high in terms of predictability.
Certainly so. Jasmine low. Ben low as well, but the healer's in his back. He's just fine for now.
The age gap, the age limit is August 31st. If you're born after August 31st, 2005, I don't remember if it's 5 or 6. What's 18 plus? I don't know. Did you see the off-season tracker is up? It didn't give any new information, but anyways. Yeah, I did see it, and I'm very pissed that they didn't give information.
Which I find a little surprising, but there it is.
2005? Okay, makes sense.
That is way far forward there.
They literally know, unless they extended the deadline for when teams were allowed to extend their options, they literally know every single option if it was extended or not. So I don't know why,
Boudreaux's still alive, but Jasmine sure ain't.
like,
One now they have
I don't know why they didn't just give that information.
available, and even then
Or at least if they did extend the option, if they didn't, then they have everything and they know who's a free agent and who isn't still.
go out, especially with this.
And even if they did, they could have been like pending option, like option potential or something, but they just didn't. So I'm proper pissed at them, bruv.
Spectacular fashion. And I would say this one
My B-Day is 555. That's crazy.
Knock Starlight clean out of the playoffs.
Give teams more time to make announcements, though. Yeah, but fuck the announcements. Like it's much more interesting to know what players are available for free agency and what players aren't. Like they had so long to make announcements. Go ahead. It's not like there's any big announcements to do. I don't know. Okay, what do we kick in? So there is a bigger fumble later, is what the word on the street is. Surely not.
I think the first one was for Panthera.
100% agree. Yeah, there's probably a reason for it. Probably because I was dumb.
One was louder than the other, but one was definitely
I think the reasoning is that they give more time for the option extension, and it'll come out hopefully before Friday.
the men support
The Oasis game.
and more of the women support Panthera.
Wait, and this goes to 5? Oh nah. Spoilers. What the fuck?
Both teams playing hog.
I've been spoiled, team.
Expected the other team to play hog, and as such, both teams
Whatever will I do?
Proud's going to be a great battle. Hidden's another hit scan I've been keeping my eye on. So he'll be looking to put Proud in his place.
Surely he mistyped. He just mistyped, surely.
Phenomenal on this team so far, but it is Proud that gets first blood.
Sorry, no! Confirmed! Confirmed.
The double pick comp is always kind of a fun one because it's where you get that playmaking potential, especially out of those Sojourn players. So Proud, right in his element here.
Typo, surely. Tom's gonna just barely make it to scrim on time. I also was gonna, like, make nachos between. That's why I started this earlier, but whatever. I'll just starve. Huge! Enocast on Hog is not something I expected to be seeing right now. I'll be honest. Starvation.
The craziest part about the Hog matchup is the fact that Hogs hooking each other in is pretty deadly in and of itself. So
Nice W. Nice has actually impressed me quite a bit this season of Contenders. I've been happy. I've been happy with his production. At this point, I would have rather have Nice on Toronto again than Aldo Finale. Poker Face went some weird decisions. Yeah, that's standard Poker Face. That's why I like watching Poker Face, just because they whip out the Sigma shit. They whip out... I mean, this is the first time they've played the Hog, if I remember. They normally don't dabble. Oh, barely missed. Genuinely no reason Nice should have stayed on Toronto for last season. Shouldn't have. Yeah. I mean, they were probably just like, oh, we need to change things up. This team wasn't as good as they're supposed to be. And they're like, fuck it, Aldo Finale. They should have had Yaki, but that's a whole other thing. If they had Yaki, I'd be happy. Protect went insane this series. They sucked, but Nice didn't suck. I wasn't super impressed with Nice. I think he wanted an upgrade, but you didn't get an upgrade, so you should have just kept him. Protect goes insane always. He's the GOAT. My Hog GOAT. But there got a lot of ults. Pokerface got a lot of ults. They should just pull up, though. I'd like to see Panthera try and go before... Wait, Whole Hog? Go coast? Oh my lord, he barely stays. Why would you go coast into this? Am I missing something? What's the vision here? Because Sojourn isn't there? Maybe? That was weird. He's 20 as well, man's goated? Yeah. For real. Nice can join Eternal when they're the Norway Eternal. Can we get the what's the Jalgren? Is that a place in Sweden? Jalgren? Am I saying that right? Maybe I'm also trolling. They got Copenhagen is Sweden, right? Or is that Denmark? I don't know my cities no more. I used to know that. Copenhagen, Sweden. Final answer. That's my final answer. I think. What city I zoned out? The Copenhagen Eternal. Denmark? Fuck. What is Sweden's capital? Someone say protect. Oh, Stockholm. Oh, I'm fucking dumb. I could not think of that word. Stockholm Syndrome Eternal. Oslo is Norway. Damn. What is Finland? Oslo Eternal. It does rhyme. Oh! Nice going crazy on it. Hold on. I rate the Farah here. I actually rate it. Helsinki. Oh. Okay, Farah low-key goes crazy on this map. It's a rare, forgotten tech. I'm playing Farah here next time. Your fault? No way. That is not that I'm not supporting this. Actually, I could support it. I could do a little supporting of that. Back in BPL Winter Tournament, my team played Ball, Farah, Ana, Ball, Farah, Ana, Mercy, Diva, and Tracer here. That was our comp, and it went fucking brain dead. Is Lijiang out of the pool? I feel like we haven't played in years. It is. It's not in the pool. I miss having contenders in my region. Yeah. I don't know. That's unlucky. Half the pro is fraudulent. It's fake. What was nice cooking with that barrage? He said fuck it. I don't want to be on Farah anymore, and he just barraged. I guarantee you. South America doesn't have contenders anymore? Yeah. I don't know if that's because of, like... That's probably not because of player-based issues, right? Like, it's probably just they didn't feel like supporting it anymore. Missing out on 30% ult, though. No, you're right. You're right. You're spinning. That's true. Because the players here weren't very good? Oh, that sucks. Well, Valor would be going crazy, though. So... At least you got that. This hog was meaty. This is a meaty hog ult.
Really committing big into this fight that pays off. They finish off hidden just shy of an overclock. Hook odds are Lego. So despite pulling out a 2 kill advantage early in the
That's pretty bad for Panthera.
they stay in it with the sound barrier with the whole hog and they're actually able to turn it around.
Use the whole hog outside the Katsuna rush as well, whereas typically those are used together in the ultimate combo.
Brazil is really good at almost every major SPS game except Overwatch. Damn.
Two ultimates unused there. Hidden, as you said, dies just
Overwatch confirmed fake FPS game.
will hold on to cap all the way until the 99.
Wonder why that is. I don't know. Some I mean, Overwatch wasn't like isn't being free to play a big thing for South America, and because Overwatch wasn't free to play, probably less people just didn't probably just didn't get enough people to play it. Like Valorant's free to play, CS:GO free to play, isn't it? Or CS:GO might not be. I don't think it is for actual comp and shit, but it's like air dollars, right? CS:GO kinda is. Playbase here is actually huge. No idea why we suck. Oh, okay then. No idea then. That's crazy. Just unlucky, I guess.
But again, not super impactful in these kind of fights when protecting just hook you out of it. Pokeface has to be a little bit careful. They can sort of get
Inocast has ult.
Applying pressure that way. Premier needs to not lose the knives on the flank.
It's super awkward to play like close in this comp. So but it's super awkward to play where they're playing anyway. I don't know. I don't really know how to position a hog comp a lot of the time on this map. Because you don't want to give too much space, but if you play for choke, you just kind of let them walk. And then your Soj doesn't have great angles. It's fucked up. Just position. Simple, really. Oh, my bad. Cold Zero is top 3 CS player. We dominate Rainbow. Loud is the best Valor team, and we suck at OW. Look, if it's a trade-off, it's probably worth it. Oh. So I'm clearly to replace you on a hog because I'm the GOAT. No. Oh, Knight's got 2. Holy shit. Wait, the GOAT. Wait. He clutches these. He clutches these. He juggles this. He juggles this so hard his team gets back and they're crazy.
There is a bit of time being bought to get members back in, notably hidden. Damage on Inocast. Can they get it done? Not looking likely. Will be able to take a breather. Nice.
Hold on.
Mind right now, but it might not be enough. They've got
kill the hog. Oh.
When you are down with that time crunch factor, hidden trying to come back in for a second time around. False bomb available on Premier can shut it down very quickly. Goes wide.
Oh,
goes down the whole hog and it pushes the members.
I had 80% win rate on hog last season in 4-2. I am all powerful. That's funny. Yeah, well, I was 3-3 on last season because I didn't play on Tommathan very much. Take that, huh? Now I'm the hog goat. We know Overwatch 2 boosted you. Hey, no way.
Alright, I dig it.
I had to get out of the trenches in Overwatch 2. My main was in Diamond, bruh. I had to grind that shit. Stop giving me people who were bronze last season. Every now and then you'll get one of the, why is this guy at our rank when I have like 200 wins at GM3? It's like, because I'm fucking the GOAT. Cope. Half of my Overwatch playtimes on Overwatch 2. I have a lot of Sigma. I got a good amount of Sigma gameplay. I just be locking Sigma at a spawn a lot of the time now. Because he's pretty fun. And if I just have the read right, then we just win first fight and we just win again. Nice cooking again, holy balls. Yeah, he's the GOAT. Look, 70% ult charge. Who does it like him? Nobody. Boom. Overwatch 2 knocked my DPS and support from High Masters to Plat 1. Got them back to Diamond 1 now. Damn. That's rough. I don't do it like nice because I do it better. Oh, damn. That's impressive. Whip out the Pharah, then. BPL B-Leaks those drones are not going to take you out of the sky, I guarantee you. I guarantee you they will not shoot you down. OW2 Pharah so much worse? Yeah. I mean, not having a tank that can pocket you is kind of bad, too. And there's just so much more space for the hit scans that there's less space for Pharah. Because there's not more space for her in the sky, really, you know? Like the same space, but everyone else got more. Oh, hit those nice. Hello? This is the biggest Terror Surge in the world coming up. Oh, never mind. They don't need it. I started playing Overwatch on console. Pharah Mercy is actually insane. I played a bit on console for like probably less than a year. I played less than a year on console and then I got a PC. People can't aim on console? No, not at all. It was on console for like a year, yeah. I mean, my ass did not have a PC until grade 10. So, gold Genji player. I was a platinum Lucio player. Big Lucio. My Junkrat was my most played in season 1 of Overwatch, actually. When I switched to PC, I was on a Mac. How does that run? Platinum Cassidy. I played a bit of Reinhardt too. I was a bit of a Reinhardt enjoyer. Ryan Junk. Had a little bit of Diva. Hit Diamond on that setup. Big. As soon as I pulled up the PC, I immediately got 3.2 on Sim, and I was like, I'm the god. I'm god. Back when Sim didn't need to aim, right? And I came from PC or from console, so I didn't know how to aim. So I just ran it down on Sim. And then I was a Sombra one trick. I had over 100 hours on Sombra for 2 seasons in a row, which was great. And then I just started playing Diva, basically, because I was like, well, I could play Sombra, but I'm doing everything better on Diva, so I just locked Diva. Playing Genji on console against Sim was so annoying. I just did not play Genji on console. No way, you... Proud, what the fuck? Hello?
Really coming down to it.
That's so sad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Good catch from Protect, though.
Protect. Beautiful stuff, and that opens things wide up. They do lose Protect. They lose Hidden as well. The overclock
No, it happens to the best of us. Oh,
that was looking like such a freebie for Panthera with a really high.
I mean, when I stand still with the shot by about 5 meters. No, well, okay, by like a meter. Oh, Yangjin, goat. My grinding is playing off. My Sojourn win rate's up to 45. It was 29. That's big. Large. Sojourn is so fucking good in comp. It's like, even if you're not good at Soj, low-key, it's still better to play Soj than anything else because she's just so broken. Like, just her existence improves the game state. It's actually fucked up. No, you can do good on other things. You can. You can. Also, Poker Face wins. That's tragic. You can do good on other things, but for the most part, I would say, like, Sojourn is just like you click the you go Sojourn and you're already doing better than if you weren't. Most of the time. Like, there's some, like, obviously not all the time, but like generally. What did I miss? You missed T1 and what's this called? SLT. T1 did a little bit of winning. And now we're watching Poker Face Panthera. And Poker Face are up 1. Nice was on some Pharah stuff. It kind of worked, kind of didn't work. And then they just kind of, I don't know. Inocast pulled up on the Roadhog for the first time. Because Inocast has not been a hog guy. Normally they'd play Sigma here. A little interesting. SLT got some potential. They do, but SAD is still really inconsistent. Which is the biggest problem with them. I don't rate Jasmine very highly either. That's another issue. At least the DPS. Yeah, Seonjin played pretty well. But they basically only won their one map because T1 kind of fumbled really badly. And then they fumbled really badly back on the Circuit Royale. Haven't had a lot of fun playing support on comp due to Sojourn rallying every 3 seconds. Yeah, there's a lot of people that say that. Sojourn definitely not fun to play against. Definitely not. I'm quite hyped for her to get nerfed a bit. Hopefully we get some Ashe gameplay and stuff like that. SLT feels like Walmart Shanghai Dragons at times. Their strength is Seonjin and their Kiriko. Simple? Yeah, Simple's really good. Simple's really good. I think Sad is really good, but he's just been too inconsistent. Seonjin's like alright. I don't rate Seonjin that highly. I think he's alright. I don't know. I'd probably rate Sad higher than Seonjin for like peaks, possible peaks. I trust Sojourn to get nerfed too. Please, yeah. Sojourn gets nerfed, suddenly Diva becomes playable because she just can't play against Sojourn. So now Diva's good again. That puts a composition in there against Winston. It should be good. Although I say that like it's not going to be Ramatra hard meta for the first month. Simple should have a future on the league. 100% agree. He's very good. I don't know what I'm going to do when Soj gets nerfed because I don't really want to play other hit scam, but my grinding goes to waste. I guess. I don't know. It's not like the grinding... Like, if Sojourn becomes meta again, it's not like the grind goes away. You know? You still have a Sojourn in your pocket, which is valuable. First game I saw with Seonjin, he killed 5 with Tracers. Maybe I'm just reliving that moment. Maybe. I mean, I'm probably reliving Saad just killing everyone sometimes. And just kind of looking away from him not doing that. So, that's valid. I think Kiriko should be nerfed. Ult is frankly ridiculous. Yeah. The biggest thing I'm working on is aim, and if I go back to FTPS, my aim will go away. I feel like it's still... Oh, that's a rough E. I don't think it goes away. It's just a little bit different. Like, I mean, maybe me saying that doesn't mean a lot because I'm an off-tank player. Or just a tank player, I guess you could say. Fuck the off bit. But, I think it's still there. My hit scan aim goes away. Ooh. Nah, it'll be back. It'll be back. I wouldn't worry about that. Like, you just break up the Sojourn when you need to sometimes, and it'll still be there if you warm up a little bit. From what I saw, Nice do be carrying Panthera. Don't watch them a lot, though. With Panthera, the biggest thing is they're really good at the hog comp, and they won against almost every team except for SPG and O2 Blast. I actually didn't watch the SPG one. I don't know what happened there. I didn't catch it, I think. So, that's crazy. But SPG really fleshed out their comps a lot. And they got better at the Winston stuff. They got better at everything. Whereas Panthera just kind of stick with this one. And if it doesn't work, they're fucked. I think Nice is good. I think Hidden's really good. I like off too. I think the whole team's pretty talented, just that they're limited to this one comp. Pretty significantly. So Nice not carrying? I wouldn't say he's carrying. I think he's been impressing me. But I don't think he's carrying the team. Aim is the thing you need to maintain. If you don't keep using it, it'll get mega rusty. Junkrat is a ridiculous character in comp. I went on a 5-game losing streak against Junkrats the other day. I don't know. Junkrat's a little interesting. If you get people trying to play Tracer, I think it can work out because he's annoying. But I don't know. I'm not overly high on Junkrat. Junk good solo carry character. It's weird to play against. Also works in comp. Yeah. I think Junkrat can work. He's annoying for sure. At the very least, he's annoying. Aim at the higher levels, understanding mouse movement. As long as you're aiming in general, you'll be fine. There's always going to be a bit of relearning curve. I think that's valid. I mean, obviously, if you don't play Sojourn for 2 weeks and then you try to play Sojourn again, you're not going to be as good at Sojourn. But I think you'll be just as good in, like, a day or two. Like, I don't know. Also, it's not like if you're playing Tracer, it's not like you can't aim on Sojourn anymore. Was it Shocheng who played Doom a few days ago? I don't know. I didn't watch any of China. I probably won't watch China Groups. I'll probably just watch the playoffs of that. They actually won 40-0, one nuke win streak. Maybe, but it's hard to tell like how good was the team they were playing against was. Oh, nice. Proje, my Tracer aim also bad. Oh, really? You can't play Tracer? I thought you'd be able to. I thought you'd have a sick nasty Tracer on you. I can play Tracer, but my tracking not great. I see. Right now, Tracer plays kind of differently from normal though, with the fall off bug thing. My sick nasty characters are far against you, Junk. Let's see. NA proper in chat. What? That was good from Panthera. I'm expecting a Panthera win. Am I gonna be disappointed? I am NA proper. Okay. Okay, bud. Let's calm down a little bit. You just said your Tracer aim was not great. I don't know about all that.
obviously, but
The SA Kaluge real.
ground for the time being. Relaying information for Protect to finally poke his face up to get that first hook.
I jest.
Just hanging tight.
KR had proper, EU has Kev, China has Leave. Who does NA have?
In the pick
The best NA DPS
where one pick is a full reset. Often with the pick card,
is
unless you lose the Roadhog,
Hydron.
you can keep it in a 4v5. Oh, you can keep
It should be speedily.
pick back. Speaking of, Cast low going down, but they're traded with nice.
It should be speedily this season.
They could still push on in.
Or sugar free.
Back to DPSs, but here comes
Be one of those guys.
his namesake, protecting the point of
Because you seem to be listing mostly like hyperflex guys.
down on the point. That opens things up for Pokerface.
Yikes, Speedly and Hydron their best, yeah. I mean, maybe you could work Aspire in there if you want. That's kind of sad. I mean, I think Speedily could be super good.
They do lose Missing here, but
We'll see. We'll see what Toronto cooks up. I have full belief in a Speedily with good coaching and
killed, Cast. They still have
a full season. I have huge belief.
dry.
Well, the problem there is the respawn's close for Poker.
That was a really fast cap from Pokerface. A little concerned.
You have Proud farming damage, often going for shots on the head, and the rest of Pokerface flooding on in. Once Protect goes down, the rest of Pokerface respawns.
Speedly was disappointing, but surely on Kasora's crack pipe he'll be goaded. Yeah, I think so too. I think Speedly's full potential is Pelican level max. That's a pretty good level though still. I'm not claiming Speedly to be Kevster. I'm not claiming that. I don't think Speedly will reach any of those guys' level.
Proud just doing proud things. 4 minutes and a certain number of seconds on the
Pelican was Rookie of the Year last year. Yeah. Pelican's good.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Sometimes you can just get an absolute run of things.
I'm trying to think what I'd like to compare Speedily to.
They're waiting for
To be the case.
that again, that straight line for the Kachuna.
Who's legit the second or third best player?
The only downside is that off also
I don't think so.
now as Youngjun does get taken down.
There's a lot of good players.
Premier though, it just collects up legs.
Because you have Lip in your top 3 for sure. You have Leave in your top 3 for sure.
Supports Cast not too much damage all at once.
And that's just DPS.
Whole hog out.
Is next Pelican?
Now before Take a Breather could come in. That is going to be a forced reset. There was very important.
Debatable.
Slow things down.
I think we'll be a bit below Pelican and around Alpha E and Zest.
A great read there, even on low HP, pulls through the whole hog on Cast.
Zest is interesting.
Pokerface down, backing towards their spawn, and Panthera will hold on. I think the lack of the supports for Pokerface was a big.
I think it'll be better than Alpha U.
Still survived. Both Missing and Youngjun died to Pokerface. So in that exchange, Panthera do have the best.
Speedily could easily be Leave. He could easily be Flora. I don't think anyone can easily be Leave.
Master the high ground as well. Multiple attempts to try to shove him on the high ground.
If you choose any player from past Owl seasons to come back, who do you choose?
Cast halted. Don't even know where. Don't even know what that's doing.
Oh, DeProud, that's your ideal pick. Trade for nice. A little unfortunate.
Fissure. I want Fissure back.
Yeah, take
I'm so sad that the Revival Vancouver didn't work with him.
Cast down.
What are they doing?
I don't know if he'd be any good right now, but he's just such a fun personality. So,
Cast.
fuck it.
That might have happened before, but he like weirdly.
Owl champion Nevix. I never want to see Nevix again.
3-man beats for
I think Alpha you hard underperformed at contenders level.
Pokerface should have
He should have been even above Zest.
but they're against strength.
Yeah, I think Alpha was good for the first half.
They just have less.
But like, if I'm looking, like, I don't want to. If Speedily has that back half performance, I'm gonna be like distraught.
He's been stuck in that final corner for a long time.
He should be able to bounce back. You would think. Spark had other issues also whenever he was a problem. So
Very important.
maybe we're overreacting a little bit too.
Now, it's
Alpha U Reaper Despair. It wasn't that bad.
whole hog, but Protect still gets the better end of it.
Text just bad.
It wasn't that bad. It was okay.
This is huge now. This is
Even in the first half, Alpha U wasn't like he wasn't contenders.
I mean,
Well, that could be because he's not. He can't be as good as he was in contenders because the level of play is higher.
Beyond that as well, whatever premier.
Like, unless you're literally proper, your level of playing can, like in Owl from contenders is going to go down.
These openings for Pokerface and
The fact that Nevik is technically an Owl champion hilarious.
even if Pokerface cap, I mean,
Bro has a ring.
that
That's the most fraudulent ring maybe in Owl history. Actually, Gurio has a ring, so Tayo has a ring.
Speaking of, here he goes with it. Not ideal.
That's rough.
Not really finding as much as he wants. Trying to maybe collect one on the backline instead. It's not a real front to back.
Alfie Imo should have been a better Echo, Genji, and Tracer than Zest, and he wasn't. I think he had a better Echo than Zest.
It's on the point, which is something, but Pantera aren't particularly threatened by it.
But yeah, I agree with Genji Tracer.
Round the side, downtown, Proud interrupted with the overclock as well. It's so massive. Again, traders.
Gurio, Tayo, Nevix in the Washington next year.
Isolation onto Inocast quickly.
Protect clutches these. Let's go, Goat.
3 times in a row from Protect.
Can I get Protect on Washington? Nah, bro deserves better.
30 seconds left on the clock, just shy of
Gurio out, please.
He is simply just better. He's been outclassing Inocast, and anything Proud wants to do is being shut down because Protect has his
Hidden, nice.
Somehow how Proud is just consistently getting hooked. Protect finds his mark every time. With Miss and Dead, it just puts more pressure on board Pokerface. They need to come in for a final contest. Premiers, you've gone towards
I'm quite disappointed that Pokerface have stopped playing the SIG on this map. Like, I thought it was really good for them.
not an ideal situation for Pokerface. Rush out. Yangjun has to come in double time with the sound barrier.
I guess they just didn't want to be stuck on it, though. Because it's not like Peppy could do much else. How are you going to justify playing SIG now if Pokerface isn't GR? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's okay, Pokerface made a mistake. Clearly they would have won this map if they played SIG. They'll do it now, though. Let's go. I wonder how much Dallas paid for Gurio. Was his Trios the greatest performance of all time or something? Gurio had some hype. He was supposed to be good in scrims, too. But he just never did it on stage. I don't know if it was that much. I think he was supposed to be more of like a prospect. More of like a project. He was more of a project for Rush, I think. So he probably wasn't that much. If he was a lot, they probably wouldn't have done it. Aster's in.
The only thing that will be a little bit weird is later on when Hidden probably wants to swap off the Widowmaker on C. He'd probably like to be back on the Sojourn, and Nice can play Genji or Tracer or something, but I guess we'll see Hidden on the Tracer instead.
If he stays, will he be a project for Dallas? 20th. I hope Dallas stays together. Dallas gonna be paying 200K for me in a year. Goddamn. That goes crazy. Get your bag. Oh, Proud's showing.
Slow opening so far outside of Pokerface, just kind of taking some ground. Payload's actually already halfway through the hairpin, which is a little bit problematic for Panthera. They need to do a little bit more to stop this. Protect is at least about 20% ahead of Pepe right now, which can make a difference. Oh,
nice, Hidden gets a kill.
Yep, that's the opener.
The first kill.
Bit of a slow burner, but all the better for it. Pepe also finds his
I love sniper duels. Whoever gets this the funny little headshot noise wins.
It's like that scene in Saving Private Ryan, where like the bullet glances off the guy.
These are some big staggers.
He takes off the helmet to look at the damage and then gets shot in the head.
Yep. Similar thing happened in. I've forgotten the name of the movie now. Starship Troopers. There it is.
Yes, it does. I rewatched that recently.
It's a good one. Pepe will catch up now. Next fight will be dictated by matrices into the specific fluxes on the other end that'll counter them. So that's going to work. Half time gone now. Panthera in a pretty good spot. Really expecting some players to be killed.
Okay, window. They're both cutting back. Oh no, this is a good flex. Someone help Peppy! No. That's so sad.
That was unnecessary. Protect could have opted to pop a flux, but chose not to. And
Or wait, Protect, not Peppy. I be speaking nonsense. Nonsensicals. I wonder who will be very worst team next year, I'd say contenders are NYXL, Justice, and Vegas. Someone should protect Pepe. Find God. Find God. I think NYXL 100% is mine right now. I found him now. What? Pray to him. Where do I put him? Put him inside of a fishbowl.
You're not allowed that to happen. That was the correct move. Pokerface need to kind of push their advantage as much as possible. They understand that Panthera on low HP and capitalize. So now Pokerface looking pretty reasonable.
Put him in the oven.
A headshot softens him up and protectors in position to close that.
Tell him he's hype or something. Hype him up. Hype him up.
Resecure the cart, slow things back down again here, Panthera.
Vegas gonna be the worst. No way with NYXL. I mean, NYXL didn't have a plan, and then whenever they did have a plan, it was to pick up maybe the worst team you could have ever picked up. Not even that. And like, obviously that's not the plan anymore. But it's like they are not they're not right in the head. You know what I mean? Like, now that they don't do woman team, it's gotta be Vegas. No, but if they don't do the woman team, like, their next best is like not going to be any good. Still going to be ass. They aren't right, but don't Vegas still have some of their players from last year? I don't know. I think they said they were, but I don't know if they are. Like they said a while ago, but things change. I've been hearing that Vegas is going to be middle of the pack. Why are you hearing that? I don't know if Vegas will be mid. That seems like a jump. Seeing Vegas at the very least is willing to spend to relocate. I'd say NYXL will be the worst. Ooh, they sold the team. I don't know. I don't know the logistics behind moving. Oh, Proud's so good. Maybe new people have more money though. It's kind of weird because you would think that France would be pretty marketable. Because France had like France pulled up every time there was a LAN. If Paris had a LAN in France, it would go absolutely brain dead, I guarantee you. They should really get an EU like LAN going. Like that should be a top priority for next season, I think. But I guess it's just London now. Whatever. Paris were gonna have a LAN, but then COVID happened a few weeks before. Yeah. I had tickets to the original Toronto LAN in season whatever it was, 2? 2 or 3? Was it 3? I don't remember when COVID happened. But then that got cancelled. Season 3? Yeah. Proud's on Tracer now. Makes sense. Widow's kind of hard to attack with on this point. And Aster is just going to stay on Surge. Apparently Justice got more money from them than them from that season. What? Than Paris? I mean, Justice had a LAN, didn't they? So that would make sense. For multiple awesome Paris Philly games that season. Yeah, Paris was it's actually good. Crazy. My favorite match of Overwatch 1 might be Philly vs Paris. Sorry to see that franchise in this state.
Do force
yeah.
Pokerface to back out just a little bit. 20 seconds on the clock.
Pulse is coming and it could land big.
Yeah.
On the back line somehow. To protect Diva
I think Justice got more money from playoffs than Paris did all season. Oh. Probably. I mean, they did place quite well, so.
Immortality field taken out as well.
Playoffs pay.
Bomb is free to use, but will they commit it? No, tossed out, does not connect. Meanwhile, Epi has come back on a Doomfist.
The Doomfist gets a kill on Protect. That's big.
Lego's now down as well.
Yo, I see visions of Panthera losing this match. I'm so... Like, surely not.
And Pokerface end up getting it over the line.
Hidden was just
tear type of battle. It is a tough catch.
When Paris won a tourney. Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that more money goes to playoffs because that's like the whole thing is for. That's like the big event. But definitely feels bad. Moment.
And then once the payload gets another 20 meters here, we can get into some real action.
Banana rush is what happens in my brain when I see a
Being a Paris fan was awesome for 3 seasons.
Yeah, I don't think there's that much competition.
3? That good? Or was it only given Element Mystic was there? Why are you a Paris fan? Why were you a Paris fan, rather? Here's a fun fact. Despite the fact that Glads won 2 stages in 2022, Shock got more prize money than Glads this season. I mean, that makes sense. They got, what, 4th, or no, 4th, 2nd, 2nd. And Glads got first, air. It adds up,
I was going to say, Pepe should be just kind of fluxing this to remove the threat of the window, and he does so eventually.
San Francisco Fusion. No, you gotta kill that. Gotta kill that right now.
I mean, look, if Protect is the better hog versus
I feel like if it happens next season, then I'm content with that. Then I'm okay with calling them San Francisco Fusion. But Fusion just have such a rich history of seconds that it's like kind of like disrespecting them by calling Shock Fusion, you know? I was learning French and stuff and liked French culture, so I decided to root for France. I solidified when the closest team to me Justice, Lost Corey, and Stratus. I see. The difference is the Shock actually has won that too.
It's going to be Flux committed from Protect. They lose off early. They at least trade back on Proud.
Flux does not get anything
with the Flux. Missing ends up being the one to catch a headshot on the head. And now Lego going down. So even bigger slowdown for Panthera. Just a minute and a half.
This is going crazy.
So far definitely finds that Transcendence won't need to use it this fight. You already talked about the time. This could be a cleanup here as well. They want that last frag. They're not
in 2018, I rooted for Shock in Philly, so I got so pissed at finals that I decided not to root exclusively for Shock in 2019. That's funny.
Gotta rely on Hidden and Nice to open it up. Hidden has a moment of opportunity here where Proud cannot answer the Infrasight. Forcing Pokerface back. You see they instantly respect that Infrasight and also the overclock coming through.
Oh.
Pokerface just hanging tight on this defense. Big.
That's good. Even a Philly fan had enough. That's how you know the team fucked up. I missed the content from 2018 and 2019. I mean, 2018 had way too many games. Or wait, that was 2017. But they still had a lot of games in 2018, so... No, 2018? Oh, 2018 was inaugural? Oh, my bad. That was way too many. I watched a lot of them, though. What do you think the most fraudulent trophy win/grand finals win was? I mean, Gladiator's Countdown Cup comes to mind initially. That's one that comes to my mind because the good teams were just not there. The other ones are a lot of like this meta stuff where you had that weird hog meta, so you could call that one fraudulent. Could do things like that. But I think that the good teams not being there. Talking actual grand final in season 1. Why? Because they have the series, how they did the series format. I kind of like the series format. I thought it was good.
It's the third party if I've seen one.
This is silly. Well,
like, it's not like sustainable in current Owl, but I like the idea of like you don't just have to be the best on a given day. You have to be the best throughout through a few days. You have time to you have time to adjust and stuff like that.
He got active. He did some damage in that fight for sure.
London should have lost to Glads.
This cap comes through quick as well. So one more fight the cap.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like they were now, I think they should go back to series formats for grands when they can financially. I always preferred double Elim. I think for the most part, people would rather see more teams playing against each other than like more different matchups. So that's why double Elim succeeds. But I kind of like the grind fest, and I kind of like every single, like I kind of like not having a lower bracket. I don't know. I think if you have like the grind fest, and it's just like luck of the cards kind of thing. I don't know. It's I don't know. It's two different things. It was so weird that Florida faced Atlanta twice. That was weird. Yeah, I don't agree with picking teams. I don't like it as much. Like, I understand, oh, you should give the higher seed all the advantages you want. Things like that. But you get map choice, you get a bye a lot of the time. You get the lower seeded team. And it doesn't change the lower bracket, things like that. Like, I understand that like maybe it's better, but I personally don't like it as much. I hate having to guess like when I'm thinking of like what I want my bracket to look like. It makes it less fun to try and picture like who you think is predicting and things like that. I don't know. Like obviously picking is better for the upper seeded teams, but I kind of like just running it as well. And people will make excuses anyway if they want to make excuses like, oh, we happen to go against this team, whenever the lower team lower seeded than them was better, so was worse, so we would have picked this team instead or something. I don't know. People are gonna make excuses anyway. If if Owl had infinite budget for playoffs, it would be a 4-team play-ins, 8-team playoff that ends in a 3-game best-of-5 split grand final. Yeah, something like that would be good. The current system always gives the win to the best team, but doesn't necessarily give to second, third to third, and so on. Wait, what do you mean?
The poker face are fresh out of ultimates minus the whole hog, which again might be difficult to use. We'll see if they do it. Here we go, the first meter on board.
Here we go. It all starts here, baby.
Whole hog, there it is, nice. There.
Doesn't quite
what does that mean? Like, I don't know what you mean by that. Second should get second in double Elim. There's some Mickey Mouse stuff with that. Because you can even think right now, maybe second is real. You can say that. Shock was the third best. Dallas was second. So if you lost to Atlanta, then they weren't the third best. No, they lost to Atlanta. By the end, they were third. Then why didn't they come third? Why did they lose to Atlanta? Oh, I see what you mean a little bit.
In the driver's seat here, not enough of an equalization for Pokerface.
Yeah.
5 minutes. By the way, Panther stolen payload. I say stolen, they were winning this fight anyway.
Stolen.
Let me look at. Let me double look at this.
Now, can they sneak meters there? Probably, maybe like 5.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I mean, Pokerface.
His shock played Atlanta, went to lowers, played Dallas. Yeah, that's real. Shock getting an upset in 2019 made a lot of teams underperform and a lot of teams overperform. Yeah.
Now opens things up in this fight in a big way. Takes a lot of that pick pressure off on his Proud to find a headshot, but he's started to
Yeah.
a little bit in this series, in this map at least, finding now.
I mean, that's gonna happen no matter what format you do.
They're like, you know what's better than 100 meters? 105.
Like, if you get knocked off first, or knocked out first, and you also Panther are just winning, by the way. But if you get knocked out first, and it's not a double elim bracket, it's just a best of 3 and then a best of 5 for grand finals. You can still be better than a team that finished higher, just because you can say, oh, they had an easier matchup or something like that. You know, like there will always be copium. You can't get rid of copium. It's an infinite supply. Overwatch fans have an infinite supply of copium at the ready. So that's going to be an issue no matter what. I just like getting, I don't know. Spark would have entered third over in New York if Shock didn't get upset. Fusion Cope Gauge.
They're getting really desperate now. I think you copped the loss there, but in a situation where they're like, maybe Proud can just win for us. He's still in the mix.
Yeah,
Proud wants this for
don't
sure.
mind. Panther rather don't mind trading. They really don't mind. They have time and distance on the side.
I mean, even this season, there's an argument that like Florida would have went further if they didn't face Spark, or Spark would have went further if they didn't face Shock. You know.
I don't even think the sound barrier was actually necessary to collect that win anyway.
That kind of stuff.
Oh, hog. That's yep. Okay, 2.5 minutes.
Well, Inocast is on Winston now. They are so hog diff. Inocast like, I ain't playing this. We can't Winston. Go Reaper. You actually probably should still stay on the trace.
Oh, what a hook! Dope. I think Spark would have beaten Houston in this. I do too. I think Spark were my personal third place team.
Just continuing to collect the picks, doing what a pick comp does. Oh, another one comes across.
But
one can't help but wonder that Pokerface.
That's not how it went. And I'm not gonna like be like, oh, copium, you know. That's just how it happened. The Soul Copers could argue that they would have had more time to cook if they weren't slapped by Shock immediately. Sure. I mean, they didn't get slapped by Shock immediately. They did beat Florida. They had a game. But yeah. I don't know. It's just a matter of whatever they want to do. I feel like more Owl fans would rather see double elim because you get more matchups, and that's just what it comes down to. It's not necessarily worse. I just prefer the other way. So was fraudulent in international tournaments, or were they fraudulent outside of the international tournaments? Was that the only true Soul Dynasty? Food for thought. Okay, I'm ready. I'm dialing in. This is it. I'm dialing into this match. I want to see the chokage in full glory. I don't know who choked, but there is some chokage going on. Is what the streets are saying. I'm ready.
See if some-
I'm ready. Panthera, I beg. Wait, I just got here. This game poppin'. This game is poppin'. Undoubtedly, this game is poppin'. Major chokage.
They contend.
I beg, not Panthera. I beg. My ass does not want to see Enocast go deep. If they stayed on the Peppy wave, I was down.
You can buy snacks in that theater. It's actually a real movie.
Oh, he whiffs the hook.
I don't know if they sell chicken tenders though, but maybe they should start as we.
Nice, hidden.
Coast side. The hidden just.
They're playing so split, but missing.
Missing does trade back on nice though. That was the bada boom part. Just so we're clear, which is the bang and which is the boom.
Proud's just gonna solo cap this point, I guess.
Either side, but better position on the point with poker face. So Panthera will want to come on a contest, or maybe they don't.
Oh, he wanted that kill. That's rough. That is rough.
Off plays a little bit of Overwatch.
And he dies for it.
Survives. Enocast on the other hand.
If we got the kill, it'd be okay.
Crucial second and does not survive. That's a hook.
That's why protect solos.
They going down as a bit of a trade, as a treat, but Panthera have the man advantage. Protect will be able to take a breather in time, and they will be able to grab the point off poker face.
Even when Enocast hits a hook, he just somehow didn't get the kill.
Yeah.
And then protect with just one.
I think it's really interesting that Poker Face have resorted to Hog like when it matters. Like they just haven't been Hog guys this whole season.
Outplay hidden. Step up big time.
And now they're like, yeah, fuck it, we're playing Roadhog.
Protect.
Most teams go the other way. What does that eat? Hidden? Are you blind?
Dodge protect.
What the fuck? Bro is on one.
Now is off has the first important ultimate out.
Proud's the best.
Ice does get taken out by Proud. No pulse bomb available for him.
This is curious to me. Hold on. Why are we rotating?
First.
So Panthera lose nice. Rotate behind, like they flip the map. Alt off of the point
Taken out by Proud. No pulse bomb available for him. But
and give the flip.
the fight means Enocast goes
They win, but why do you give the flip? I feel like, I mean, I guess that's what happens because Nice died. If Nice doesn't die, they don't give flip.
So this is making sure that it's not too devastating a loss, but
Okay.
it will be a
Sure.
in the actual fight.
Again protect.
But now you just trolled away what's effectively like 20%.
The horror move.
This would have been 40 plus.
In your face. Straight up jump scare.
Mm.
Poker face is
That's actually bad value, I think. I think that's bad value for your Curio.
I started watching that.
Because Miston's Curio probably wins here, even though they're playing into 4 alts.
Series.
Wait. Oh, what the fuck? What is going on? Missing TP's in. Walks over here into legit JFK. Why? Why is he JFK right now?
Guillermo del Toro. Anyone hidden.
What?
At any rate, that's two.
Not only is he JFK, he's JFK, and he puts down the Curio. What?
Poker face not able to deliver the Kitsune rush into whole hog combo. Bit of a disaster for them, and they're really
That was so awful.
Guillermo del Toro's cabin of curiosities. It's not scary. That was my entire point. We can move on now. I'm not bringing that up again. Poker face.
Okay, thank you.
Looking good in terms of ultimates right now, but Panthera have control.
I mean, I guess it's a net win for Poker Face, technically. Not a win, but like you're this fight should be better because you have beat, and they didn't even need it because Cass gets the pick.
Collecting one with the pulse bomb is nice.
Off dying means it doesn't really matter that Yingjun died.
Instead, they just choose to reset, knowing that they have a big advantage.
Yeah, looks good for Poker face so far. And see if they can catch up in time as well. Enocast really looking for an opportunity to use this whole hog. Inside one of the side rooms would be perfect. Hook protect in, instant whole hog would be the idea.
Panthera's a big fan of flipping. Oh,
That's a stick.
Woo! Tasty, tasty. And now Protect gets dispatched of as well. Poker face playing through there.
okay. But Poker Face got no more ults now.
Even up and pull ahead of the percentage. Maybe a slight overinvestment, but
The thing about this meta, though, is you can talk about ults all you want,
This is a 3 ult.
but if the fucking Sojourn just kills everything, then it doesn't even matter, man.
Comes up for Poker face
There's so many picks that it's just like the alt state can just like fuck off, you know? Oh my lord, longest hook known to man, and he dies for it. Bro hit the fucking hook to get bodied combo. Was there no... Wait, I'm going back. Was there no cleanse on that? Did the cleanse come out? No cleanse. Where's the cleanse? Off is flanking. Protect is no help, bro. That's tragic. Bro forgot 6 #1 rule of Roadhog. Okay, low-key in this meta, hooking first isn't that bad. But he just didn't have help. If you have help, it's obviously good. I guess that was even standard in like normal hog rules. Did they still win though? Because Inocast died? Oh.
Protect has to come and flying fast on the Doom Fist. Will find one. Has to thread the needle superbly low. Try to get topped off, but got separated from Lego.
This is crazy. Get off the point, man. You're not turning this. Oh, maybe. Well, you have 4. What if... No, it's done. It's done. Okay. Wait. Hold on. We're back. Hold on. Okay. Never mind. This Kitsune Rush always wins here. If it doesn't win here, then Poker Face is the worst team to ever exist. Poker Face sucks! Wait, they didn't kill anything! Wait, Poker Face are bad. Hold on. No! No! No way! How? No. Wait, how does this actually happen reasonably? You fucking kill... The tanks are down. Is Premier, like, a fucking robot? Like, where's... They're all focusing Lego! And he lives, and look at the HP numbers. Look at the HP numbers. Look at the supports! Oh my god, no shot. No shot. Actually, no shot. Oh my god. I've never seen Proud not do anything like that. Bro had 0.5 HP, actually. What the hell? Holy shit. No way. Proud must have been shaken. Proud gotta focus up here. Wait. No way. I would be... that's unreal. That's actually unreal. Bro's hand was shaking. He just missed everything. Actually, that's why he's on loan right now. That's why Probe's playing over him on O2 right there. And like, if you're Poker Face, you're just fucking like, the boys are probably like, oh, it's okay, boys, go next. Happens. But they're in the back of their mind, they're like, we fucking suck. We're awful. They're like, no way that just happened. But maybe they bounce back. Hold on.
I mean, previously Protect was this player, right? Constantly finding hooks, finding opportunities. Now Inocast has turned that ship around. He's got 3 in a row, including on his counterpart and Protect. It's been a lot of Enocast so far on City Center.
Off has like legit aerial charge.
As they get the first 20% on the cap so far, and Premier probably gets his first pulse.
Nice.
Finally gets the first play for Panthera. They are truly back against the
Maybe the true fumble was the friends we made along the way. Isn't that? Wouldn't that mean that the friends are not good? Wouldn't that mean that the friends are bad? Oh, Protect just like me. I miss those hooks too. Those are tough ones, okay? No lie, no lie. Those are the tough ones. The innocent ones. The last twice on Oasis' first point was quick play levels. Yeah, no, that was awful. The hard ones are the easiest. So real. Never more words have been true. The ones where you're like, I gotta hit those. Those are the tough ones. The ones where you just yeet that shit and it's just crazy, those are easy. You ain't gotta think about those. They're natural. Like those, if he hits those, he looks like a god. No lie. Those are the easy ones. But wait, he was like incredibly off though. Like that was bro isn't even on the same axis. He's just like me though. Oh? Oh, missing? No, that looks like my hog for real. No, but it's worth the dopamine if you hit that. 100%. That was a really weird fight. They kind of, like, Panthera kind of disjointed their Curie ult and their hog ult. I feel like Protect jumped the gun a little bit. If you hit those, you feeling it for the rest of the game. No, but then you're feeling it, and then you feel it too much, and then you whiff everything. Like you hit the one hook, and you think you're him, and then you're actually not him. You know? Missing's that guy. I'll be honest.
Got shut down that fight as well, so Proud now is the only one that sits on an ultimate coming online. Possible kill here.
Off very low. It's not looking too great. Either side here. Proud pops this overclock in a second. Nice, barely lives. Oh, nice gets one. Enocast dead. This is big. Hold on, Protect. They just lived through this overclock RQ. Hidden. Oh! The body shot bandit. Hog diff. Help off right now. Oh, 6 HP. How does he do it? Oh. Proud and not getting enough value when his overclock's the only ult on the board. That one is kind of hard, to be honest. You know, your angles aren't great, but I think he still should have gotten a kill somewhere. Off actually played insane there. Yeah, I mean, that's back-to-back times that Off is, like, in map 5s, clutch moments in overtime where he lives on 1 HP twice in a row. That's crazy. That's big. That's map winning. So now Pokerface, they have their Kitsune and Hog, but they're playing into everything else except Kitsune, basically. Huh, hold on. I'm gonna run it back before I see who wins this fight. I want to decide if I like this engage. This angle is ass, no? Like this is trash. I guess he was kind of forced into it because Protect Hog ulted them in, kind of? This is weird. Like, I see the vision, but I don't know if I like it.
They preempt. They just try and press the button before Missing can even get into the position he wants to be.
I don't know.
Rush, and it kind of pays off. They have still a pulse bomb remaining.
Bro's like barrel stuffing with Sojourn out. Crowd dies. Oh. Oh, hidden. Kills 3. Can we get 4? Oh.
That was an explosive end to a real slow burn control, and all just trying to
God bless Panthera 1. Holy.
It just came down to the critical pick on Proud Panthera.
What's the bracket look like now?
When it matters most.
The Poker Fakes, they make it to the final table, yeah, but they are one of the first teams out. Put it all in on Oasis, and it does not come out.
Oh, this isn't even double Elim. This is just straight up they're out. I didn't even know that. I thought this was double Elim, to be honest. That's crazy. So tomorrow / today / right now, SPG versus Panthera, the salty runback from last week, and O2 T1. Doesn't matter because Poker Face is the worst team of all time. God damn. I did say that. Yeah. So T1 has the misfortune of going against O2. SPG Panthera should be interesting. Yeah. Oh, damn. It's on at 5 a.m.? I told you it was a horrible choke. Yeah, that was awful. You did not disappoint with that one. That was tragic. That was tragically bad. Anyway, I am probably going to go make food because I do have a scrim at some point. So that was good watching. I'll probably do that around the same time tomorrow for the next 2 games because these are on tomorrow, right? Yeah. And then hopefully we will see a Panthera O2 Blast Finals, which will, well, that's on Sunday, I think. So that'll be different. But yeah, O2 dropped a single map this stage. Yeah, I know. O2 Blast are just gonna O2 Blast are winning. If O2 Blast, unless Panthera are in the kitchen and they're cooking up a master class on how to be max on Sigma, then O2 Blast just solo win. Like they just win. T1's not beating them, I believe. But we'll see. Weirder things have happened. So whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks for pulling up. Good stream, good games. 2 good games. Well, yeah, 2 good games. So yeah, deuces. Have a good one. Goodbye, team.